Okay, this is the problem from the 6 weeks review sheet number 1. It's negative 1/9 plus 2/5. So you will be adding and subtracting fractions. So if one fraction is a negative and you're adding this, and the other fraction is a positive, it means you're actually going to subtract. Before you do anything, you must find that common denominator. And the smallest common denominator of 5 and 9 is 45. So now remember what I was telling you. You think, what can you multiply times the 5 to get 45? And you know it's 9. So you do it top and bottom to get your top number, which will be 18. Now what can you multiply by 9 to get 45? And you see that is 5. So 5 times a negative 1 would be a negative 5. Whoops, negative 5. Okay, so you know one number is positive, one number is negative. So you're going to take the sign of the larger looking number, which is the 18 is larger. So it's going to be a plus answer. So you will put the plus there. And subtract, and it would be 13 over 45. That is the answer. Okay, so let's go to another page and let's do another one. Okay. Or just erase it. Let me just pause this for a minute. Okay, now I'm doing number 7, which is 13 minus a negative 20. So you can watch some of the videos I have published to sort of explain why. But whenever you have two negatives in between here, that's together, double negative is the same as a positive. So you will actually add these two numbers. So if you add 13 and 20, you're going to get 23. So it would be a positive 23 for that one. Now I'm going to go over some word problems just so you'll understand what it's all about. I'm not going to have a copy of the word problems there, but I want you to read from your own paper. And I am doing number 11. So from your own paper, we're going to read number 11. Yesterday, Raphael walked 1 1/8 miles from the swimming pool to the ice cream stand, and 1 3/4 miles from the ice cream stand back home. How far did Raphael walk in all? So we know when you say how far, you're looking at total, so that's when you would add those numbers. So again, what is the common denominator of 4 and 9? So you can think through your times tables and think, what can 4 divide into and 9 divide into, and it comes out even. You can always multiply the two, and that's 36. But is that the smallest thing? Okay, so if I think through 5, 24, 36, that's the smallest one I can think of. You can think of something smaller. We can talk about it in class. So now 36. It's just, you can always multiply the two numbers together. You can still get a common denominator that way. So 4 times what is 36? And we know it's 9 because we multiply the numbers together. So 3 times 9 is 27. Or if you knew it was multiple choice, which is multiple choice there, you can look at, see what their denominator was. But let's just continue. So now 9. So what can you multiply by 9 to get 36? You know it's 4. 4 top and bottom. 4 times 8 is 32. So you want to go in total. So I'm going to add 32 and 27, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to have 3 and 2 is 5. So that's 59 over 36. And don't forget about your whole numbers, which is 2. Now, if you see here, this is improper fraction, and always change it to a mixed number. 59 over 32 and 59/36. So I'm going to just clear this out and write it 2 and 59, 36. 59 over 36. Now we're going to divide 36 into 59. You know, this is going to go 1 full times, because 2 would be too much. And you get 36. 6 from 9 is 3. 3 from 5 is 2. So that's 23 over 36. So you add 1 and 1, that's 3. You have the whole number 2 and the whole number 1 here. 3 and 23 over 36. So let's see if that's a choice. Okay, 23 over 36. And it doesn't look like it, but it does show that 3, let me look and see, it's 3, it's D, is 3 and 11 over 20. Okay, so there's an error somewhere. And as I go through this, see if you can see where my error is, and we make corrections in class. So let's do error corrections. But it looks like from multiple choice, it looks like if you want to know a total, it's got to be 3. It's not a 1 because you're not subtracting. It's 3 and 11/20 would be the correct answer. So where's my mistake? Why do I have 3 and 23 over 36? And we'll analyze that later. So in class, you get 5 extra points if you show me on your work where my mistake is. Or if it was a mistake, it may be a typo in the problem. So let's just check that out. Let's do one more without a fraction. That's a word problem. But you will have some word problems that are not fractions. And that comes from number 25. So if you look at number 25, you see a scuba diver was at the depth of a negative 24 feet. So that's minus 24. With respect to sea level, she dove down 12 more feet. So more negative going down, so that's going to be plus a negative 12. Let's finish reading the problem to look at the coral reef. Then she swam up 9 feet. So what are you going to do? You're right, you're going to add 9 to it to take a photo of a school of fish before swimming up another 6 feet. So that would be plus 6 to join her friend. What was the diver's depth with respect to sea level when she joined her friend? So you have to go in order. You cannot just mix it up and add the 9 and the 6 first or whatever. You start from the beginning. From the beginning, she was at 24. There are 2 negatives, so we're going to keep going down. So we're adding these two, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6. This is a negative 36 plus 9. So one number is a positive, one number is a negative. That means what are we going to do with these numbers? We're going to subtract the 9. So 9 from 6 will give you 7. And then you have 27 now. So is it negative or positive? It's going to be a negative 27. Then you're going to add your 6. So we're going to add or subtract these. Different signs subtract. So you're going to subtract. That would give us a negative 21. So the depth of the diver with respect to sea level when she joined her friend was negative 21 or 21 feet below sea level. Okay, try to work the remainder of the problems on your own.